Garmin Drive 52 up ahead configuration. I did cover this in another video, but this is a different way of going about it, particularly for longer journeys. So I've got a really long journey going on right now, simulator mode of course, and you ordinarily see this. Now when you touch the triple dot menu, you have your option of whether to show trip data or turns, in which I do have an up ahead right now. When you are on a very long journey, a lot of highway travel, interstate travel, you sometimes will see this, and then you can tap it and you can see this. And it's about this stuff right here and how to configure it. Now, let's just say I did not have turns showing and I just have up ahead. It's the same thing. So whether you get to it from turns when it does show this or directly from up ahead, it's the same thing, but it's the categories here that I'm talking about. Now when I show the up ahead stuff, I can tap one and it will tell you customize up ahead menu by selecting the settings icon in the corner of the screen, and it means this. So I can tap and then I can choose which categories I want to show. You have your choice of red light cameras, if enabled, restaurants, gas stations, banks, attractions, parking, rest areas, lodging, and history. Now there's a second way to do this. You have to kind of back up a bit. But if I'm viewing this and I want to get to that menu, back, settings, map, down, layers, and right here, this arrow, same menu, customize up ahead. Now yeah, you have to dig deep into the submenus to get to there, but you can also just do it from up ahead and just selecting one and then just tapping. It's much easier if you just remember when you are viewing up ahead, I can tap one and then just tap the wrench and say, okay, I want to change this. Now if I do change this, for example, I change rest areas to parking. Okay, so now it will show gas stations, lodging, and parking. And I save and I go back. There's a parking area. Now when it comes to parking areas, note the symbol, the little circle P there. That means parking, and note the icon for this one. That's supposed to be a person in a bed, and then this one is the gas station. And notice that it says Walgreens. And when I tap on this for parking, and I might as well just talk about this category while I have it up, is that it will show any parking available, but what you can do is filter it. So if I filter it, street, available now, covered, free, or paid, pay by card, pay by phone. So the options are there. So if I go back to up ahead and I say, okay, there's the parking stuff, I want to change that back over to rest areas. Tap, wrench, tap, tap the parking one there. Change that back to rest areas. There we go. Also note these little arrows over here. It means I can touch and hold and drag, so I can change the order of it. So if I want rest areas first, now we'll show rest areas first, and then gas stations, and then lodging. Or I can go back here, tap, change back to the way I had it. Give it a moment to think. Actually, no I won't. Okay, I'll just go back. Sometimes I don't want to wait. No one likes waiting. And then finally, just to end this one, if I'm viewing the turns, now this show up ahead thing, this does not show all the time. Again, it will show if you are on a particularly long journey, namely interstate travel. In city driving, I basically never see this. But if there is a long stretch between the next exit, you can see there's over 150 miles to the next turn there. then you will see up ahead, but otherwise, no. You will just see regular, this is your next turn, and then the next 3 turns after that. But on the longer stuff, it's the next turn, and then up ahead, and then the next 2 turns after that. And that's how that works.